All right, bookworms and constant readers, welcome back to Final Girl Horror. I'm your host, Chelsea, and I'm coming at you with another 1001 movies you should watch before you die. This is movie number 3 on the list, and it is 2001 A Space Odyssey. My opinion of this film is probably going to get a lot of hate. I really don't care. I stand by it. So let's get into it. Alright, 2001 A Space Odyssey. It is 2 hours and 29 minutes long. Came out in 1968. If you want to watch it, it's on Max. It was directed by Stanley Kubrick, who is our first horror connection for this film. He did what I totally consider a horror movie. Some people don't. A Clockwork Orange. But his most famous is Stephen King's The Shining. And Stephen King absolutely hates his adaptation because he didn't follow the book. I actually like it, but I like it because of Jack Nicholson, but I do hate it because it doesn't follow the book. Our second is the lead in this film, Keir Dullea. He starred in Black Christmas. If you haven't seen that horror film, check it out. And then you also have Gary Lockwood, who they did a lot of television and stuff. This was all before my time, but they did star in a horror movie I seen called Night of the Scarecrow. This movie is based on the Arthur C. Clarke short story novel, The Sentinel. Some of the things about this film that people know is its iconic soundtrack. It is Stanley Kubrick's only Oscar. He won the Oscar for visual effects. The film had 4 Oscar nominations and only won 1. So what is this film about? And this is the problem I have with this film. Telling somebody what this film is about. It's like trying to explain to a blind person what the color red is, or blue, or green. Like, how do you do that? This film actually, it makes no sense. And I guess maybe because it's before my time, I don't know, but I really don't understand why people think this is the greatest science fiction movie ever made. There are time jumps that make no sense. They're not explained. So I would explain this movie in 3 different parts. You start out and it tells you it is the dawn of man. So it's, millions of years or hundreds of thousands of years in the past. And you follow this family of primates. And they awake to find this giant monolith, like right where they're sleeping. And they're going crazy and, screeching and, doing what primates do when, they're stressed. And then they touch it and they start oohing and eyeing over it. And they learn that they can, use tools as weapons to defend themselves, kill animals, and get better food. And then we have a time jump, and it's shortly in the future. It's not modern day. It's like in the future. We have a base on the moon. Going to space is no big deal. They have video calls. And these group of scientists have found another identical monolith on the moon, and they say that it was buried on purpose like 4 million years ago. And it's putting out this huge signal. And so the group of astronauts, they go and they look at it. They're oohing and aahing, just like the primates in the previous sequence. And, they're taking pictures and, they're touching it and everything. And they get together for this group photo. And all of a sudden there's this high-pitched squeal coming through their helmets. Then we get another time jump. It's like 18 years have gone by, and we're on a mission to Jupiter. Why we're going to Jupiter, I don't know. I don't know if I missed that part. They explain it, and I just didn't catch it, but we're going to Jupiter now. And you've got most of the crew is in cryo sleep, and you have one crew member and this artificial intelligence controlling the whole ship, HAL 9000. And they carry on conversations, they play games together. And as the voyage goes on, strange things start happening. The dude thinks that HAL 9000 is like out to hurt them. They start waking up astronauts, and he converses with them about, we have to shut this thing down. And HAL 9000 goes like ape shit and like kills the whole crew and is like, you're not stopping this mission. I'm in charge. And we go through this weird, like, acid trip. I don't know if it's time travel or what it is, but it makes no sense. This is probably the dumbest sci-fi movie I have ever seen in my life. Like, the only thing I thought was great about it was the visuals. The models, just visually, the movie is amazing. The effects look really good. The sets look amazing. The story, like, I have to read Arthur C. Clarke's The Sentinel to see if it makes any sense, because this was the dumbest sci-fi movie I have ever seen. And I have watched the fucking Planet 9 movie, okay? It was dumber than that. Like, I don't get it. Like I said, maybe it's before my time. I don't know. I gave it 2.5 stars. If you want to watch it, that's on you. I can't recommend this movie. I know I said I wouldn't give bad reviews on this channel, but part of reading this book is to watch all these movies. So there might be some bad movie reviews. This is one of them. I would never recommend this movie to somebody. It's terrible. Comment below. Do you like this movie? Do you love this movie? Explain to me why this is the greatest sci-fi movie ever. Because I think Star Wars is better. The Star Trek movies are better. The Alien movies are better. There are tons of sci-fi movies out there that are better than this. I don't understand. Like, what is it about this film that everybody thinks is so great? I don't get it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. I'm trying my damnedest to get to 100 subscribers. This is my 5th year doing this. I want 100 subscribers. Then we'll try for 1,000. Hit the bell symbol so you know when new videos come out. Movie reviews will be out on a pretty regular basis. I try and do book reviews every 2 weeks at 12 a.m. on Saturdays. That is Central Time. Until next time, watch more movies and read more books.